Hey y'all, I'm back. So I still have my candle. So let's set our intention a little bit for this video. I hope that I can marry my first video with this video. In case I can't and I just have to post this one, this video is for Self-Care Sunday, and it is hosted by Tammy Vanentwerp over at her channel, Tammy Vanentwerp. And she is giving prompts. It's an open collab. If you'd like to jump in, jump in. Send her a note or just jump in and use the hashtag so we can all stay connected. Just a little breath. Her first prompt, it was to make a list of things that lit you up as a child. And this is my first Self-Care Sunday video. I really thought about that, and I haven't made a list because it's short. My list, as a child, there were a couple things that lit me up. Love lit me up. The love of another human being, taking care of me, laughing with me, nurturing me, those kinds of things. That lit me up. I recognized the difference when primary caregivers, axillary family, things like that, I recognized the difference when they weren't loving and then when I got love. So that was something that lit me up. As a small child, I don't remember a lot of things that were very exciting, but love came to me. As I got older, 9, 10, 11, 12, music became a very integral part of my life because there were people saying words that I thought I was the only one I felt that way. And so that lit up my world. And I recognized a whole new piece of me. My mother sang. She had a beautiful voice, really above average. She had a very, very beautiful voice. She had a great range, and she had a soulful voice. So I started singing, and then I got involved in the school honor choir, and then I connected with friends who played instruments and sang, and they eventually, through my teen years, they had a band, and we all hung together, and we used to hang out on our lunch hour in junior high, and which is middle school now. We'd play music and sing, and that has always, ever since then, music has been a part of my life. So, as far as my list, that's pretty much it. Later in life, late teens, I started to recognize my passion for cooking. And really what it was an expression of love. And it also became food that I enjoyed, became a comfort to me. So I learned how to make the things that comforted me. And it was one of the ways that I self-soothed. And I began cooking for other people by the time I was 14 and recognizing how they loved that. So I've hung on to that, and I cook for people all the time. So that is something that's very important to me. So what I thought I might do is do a collage for self-care while we visit just a little bit. This is an old guest book, and I have a few of them, and I don't know why I ended up with them, but at weddings, or this one I think was my in-laws' 50th wedding anniversary, and They are both passed now. And when we were cleaning up their things, everybody said, well, you know, let's what do we do with this? It's got everybody's names in it. I said, I'll take it. Well, I wasn't doing junk journals at the time, so I don't know what I thought I was going to do. But anyway, I have it. Oh, one of the things that I love now, I don't know if it lights me up, but I guess it does light me up, is I love being outside in nature. I love camping. I love cooking outside. So I did bring some paper that reminds me of camping, sort of. I'm really loving that Tammy is doing this self-care, and I hope that you were able to see the video I posted on my tripod. This is backwards. Because I talked about this, but I've practiced a pretty healthy self-care system for many years now, but I started really being responsible for myself mentally and physically at a very early age. Earlier than most people have to or should. So, I don't know how to explain it. I've always been insightful. I guess that's the way to say it. I recognize when things hurt me, emotionally or, you know, medically or something like that. And so I try to be take care of that. I'm not very rigid about it, and I think that messes me up sometimes. I don't catch things quite early enough, you know, like maybe a relationship that isn't going to be healthy or something like that. My tip must be clogged. Wonder if I should dunk that in the water. Let's just try it and find out. I don't know if I have any lavender in that or not. I don't think I do. This is just Elmer's. I don't use art glitter glue. I used to. When I first started out, I used art glitter glue, but it's expensive. And I've been using Elmer's now for years, a couple years, 2 years. And I don't see any trouble. I don't see the difference. Oh, that's not true. I do see a difference, but I don't think it's a negative thing. So, and as I've talked about on my channel before, I am a psychotherapist. So self-care is something that I not only practice, but I also teach it. Did I just put that down there? I think I did. Well, it's there now, and we're gonna love it. Yeah, I've been teaching self-care for years. For people who read music, that is going to bother them, I know, but we'll just have to sing that tune for now. I hope I got enough glue on there. I was going to make a life, a vision board. That was my original, oh, here's that little piece. Okay. That was my original idea. However, I've decided it didn't really follow her prompt. So this, I think this is better suited to what Tammy's doing. And Tammy, I love the little walk you went on. And I love your little girl. My God, she's adorable. Oh gosh, she's cute. I think when we have always, since my husband and I have had, I wish I had a hole punch big enough to just punch these out. I don't. Ever since my husband and I have been together, we have had dogs. And, oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Well, let's just do that. And we've always had a male and female. They just seem to thrive. Oh, I like that. Let's see what I've done to my glue. Yeah, I think I recognized early that I was an old soul and I had a really strong angel in my life. There were a lot of times in my life when things really went south, and sometimes when they never came back to center, unfortunately. But I really recognized early that I could be really strong and that I could survive and I could thrive and I could get through things. And so I think the words self-care weren't a thing really when I was growing up. We didn't talk about self-care really, unfortunately. It's so important. Taking care of yourself is just, it should be part of our natural way of moving through our lives. And self-care is not always a hot bath. Self-care is more than that. It's deeper than that. Look at that. Okay, so I really liked two things. I really liked this, and I liked that. So let's take this off. Let's go to straight, just for Angela. No other reason. Good morning, Angela. Where are you? I think I'm going to take the border off, because I don't have the whole border, so it kind of looks... There we go. I did practice accidentally. One of the things that she talked about, Tammy talked about today, was practicing the thing that lit you up. If crayons and, coloring books was a part of your childhood that you remember that lit you up, then find a way to incorporate something like that in the week and do that. Well, like I said, music is always, I've always brought music with me when I'm doing something. And what was I making? I was cooking something. What was it? Oh, I made spaghetti. I made spaghetti for me and taco salad for my husband. Oh, several days ago. And I turned on, let's save this for something special. I turned on Jennifer Holliday. Oh my God. Oh, I love the blues. I swear I was in a gospel choir in my other life because I love the blues. I love a lot of the people that I listen to are African American. They've got that soul. Oh, I just love it. I got this because of this little square. But there's a lot of other pieces here. This Choose to Shine, this is kind of part of what I'm talking about. If you saw the other video, I hope you saw the other video. That when I talked about I don't do anything that I don't want to do. I don't. And that doesn't mean I sit on the couch and eat bonbons all the time. That might mean that I'm cleaning house or doing laundry or some of the mundane things that, we all do in our day-to-day lives. I'm seeing a pattern. Do you see it? But to waste your energy, at least this is how I think of it. To waste time regretting things or dreading something. Regret is one of the most powerful negatives, emotions that we can give into. It has no value. So I try very hard to stay away from it. There's something just not perfect about that. Was there something else I picked? Let me see. Yeah, we'll go with this, I guess. Although, sheet. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, at an early age, people called me a free spirit. Like a very early age. Like, I can remember people telling me, "Oh, you're so mature for your age." I did not appreciate that. I didn't really understand what they were talking about. And I kind of interpreted that to mean we can take advantage of you and ask you to work for us. I babysat. Oh gosh, I babysat and babysat and babysat. Let's see, this will go here. And I washed dishes for people, and I ironed clothes, and I cleaned people's houses, and I shoveled sidewalks in the snow, and you know, I did all of that. And I don't know, I think labor became one of my self-worths. I am valuable because I can work hard. There's not really a lot wrong with that if it's a healthy environment, but it can become very unhealthy. But it has proved to serve me as I've grown through my life. Let's have a sip of coffee. Cheers. So I liked this. Oh, that coffee's so good. It's only lukewarm, but I don't even care. So I choose to shine, and that to me means that's part of that choosing to be happy. I love music, and that's what this one's all about. Is that where it goes? Hope to, well, I guess if they stick down, it won't matter. This one was, oh, all you need is love. Yeah, as a child, I needed love, and I didn't always have it. And I recognized it when people did show me affection. And I really did appreciate that. It really helped me thrive. I thought I had one more. Oh, I guess there's 3 here. Okay. I don't remember where this goes. Okay, let's put it there. And I think this one was supposed to go here. It's not going to be able to go in there right now. Okay, so that is my expression of Tammy Van Antwerp's Self-Care Sunday. I'm going to try really hard to follow the prompts. Self-care from a mental health standpoint, on a professional level, if you were to go to therapy, it wouldn't look a lot like this. It might resemble some portions of these kinds of things, but it's much deeper. So, you know, my disclaimer would be that if you really are struggling mentally with depression, anxiety, trauma, those kinds of things, this type of technique, although may be helpful, might make you feel good, but it might make you feel worse. So get a therapist under your belt. There it is. I forgot I made this. I need to make some more of them. I need to make them different so that they're not so big, so they sit in there. Okay, that's it. That was fun. That was really fun. Okay, now I'm going to spend the rest of the day trying to figure out how to get these together. Help! But this has been one of my goals, is to figure my new camera out, and so I'm I'm glad that I'm getting inspired and have time to do it. There's some things I want to do on my channel. And so learning how to edit is going to be a great thing. All right, guys. So that's my share for Self-Care Sunday. It's an open collab. Go get a hold of Tammy or just jump in. Let's all take care of each other. Bye.